I'd also like to introduce my personal friend, a man that I've known for quite a few years now, Steve Ipsen, President of the Association of Los Angeles Deputy District Attorneys.
Steve Ipsen, President of the Association of Deputy District Attorneys. I'm proud to stand here on behalf of over 1,000 criminal prosecutors in LA County. If Columbus were to discover America today, he would discover within this great country a California that has some of the softest restrictions on registered sex offenders. He'd discover a California where over 80,000 registered sex offenders exist, yet only 20,000 are in prison because our laws aren't tough enough. He discovered that of those 60,000 wandering your communities, nearly 1/3 have not registered. We don't know where they are. He would discover that the dream of Martin Luther King has turned into the nightmare of children because using the internet, our great technological internet, is now the dream of sex offenders who can go into the bedrooms of your children, of our children, to molest them. A misdemeanor. He would discover, if Columbus were here, that it is a misdemeanor to possess child porn. He would discover that the freedoms given to us by our founding fathers have turned into the freedoms of sex offenders to prey upon our children. He would, however, also discover that there are real-life, bigger-than-life heroes, not just on the silver screen, but in Sacramento, in two forms. You have here, standing behind me today, Governor Schwarzenegger and State Senator George Runner. When Columbus would discover that when Senator Runner found that our legislature would not protect children, would not end the nightmare, would not pass Jessicas Law, that it had to go to ballot initiative. We have overwhelming support for Jessicas Law because State Senator inspired our governor to get behind this ballot proposition, which I predict certainly will pass, will be supported by all the families and children. And California, instead of the softest on sex offenders, will be the toughest state on sex offenders and protect our children. So I thank them, and I'd like to introduce State Senator George Runner, who, working with his wife, Assemblywoman Sharon Runner, have really given a great gift to the state of California. Senator George Runner.